Hello again from Dolna, Bulgaria. The lady of the house, Vaska, has left to go take her mom to Sofia for mouth surgery. So therefore, Victor and I have the place to ourselves, and now is a perfect time to take you on a tour. Okay? So first we'll start with the outside of the house so you can see what it looks like and what one of the streets looks like. We will introduce you to Nero, Vaska's dog, and then I'll take you inside so you can see what the interior of the house looks like. Alright, so this is the outside of our house. As you can see, it is sort of like a duplex. We're in the left side of the house, and then on the right side, a different family lives. And you can see Victor is on the second floor. He's currently doing his laundry. We have a laundry machine, which is nice, but there isn't a dryer, so we just simply put our clothing out on the line, and then it normally dries in a few hours or days sometimes. This is the entrance where, if Vaska had a car, she could park her car, and that's the little gate that we walk through. And here you can see a picture of our street. You can see that there are lots of different types of buildings and houses. There are some finished, some unfinished. As you can see, they're made from brick, and then they put some sort of foam on the side that I've seen, and then they cover it with cement or some sort of stucco material. So most of the houses in Dolna look like this. They also have the terracotta tile on the roof. Alright, so now it is time to meet Nero, Vaska's loyal companion. Victor's currently playing with him, and you can hear his little bark. He has all of these little toys that he just loves to play with. One is a carrot. The other is this squishy ball. And as you can see, he goes crazy. And Vaska loves to play with Nero and drive him nuts. And she just laughs really, really, really hard. As you can see, he's a pretty cute little dog. His bark is definitely worse than his bite. But he's a pretty tame dog. Although he does like to get into lots of mischief, and he likes to pee everywhere. But here he is, here's his little face. He's wagging his little tail. He likes to be on camera, obviously. He's pretty photogenic. And now he's saying hi to you, and now he's running to get his little toy. The next area that I'll show you is the back of the house. Vaska, just like a lot of the other Bulgarians in Dolna, has a garden where she grows lots of different types of crops. She has tomatoes, she has cucumbers, she has onions, she also grows carrots, she grows potatoes. So she uses these during the summer, of course, when they get ripe. She eats them, but she also cans them, and she stores them up for the winter. As you can see in the distance, we have some different barns and different houses and things. But if you notice, pretty much everyone else has a garden also. But Vaska spends a lot of her time out in the garden. At night, this is where she normally is. She goes through and she picks all the bugs off of the different crops and makes sure that they're growing. She asked us to come out and help her some. The other night, she made a dish with they looked like sugar snap peas, so we had to snap off the different ends and cut them up for her. But it's pretty cool what they do. It reminds me almost of the victory gardens that they talked about that people would grow during the different world wars, and also Michelle Obama's garden. But it's a pretty cool idea, because why not use your yard, in terms of making you, or providing you with some crops, instead of just having a nice little lawn. There's maybe one or two houses in Dolna that I've seen that actually have yards that are mowed. So it's pretty unusual to notice. There are lots of fruit trees all over in Dolna. As you can see, there's, it looks like an apple tree, but there are cherries that are growing. There are plums that are growing. There are blackberries and raspberries, and people are free to just come and take whatever they want to. And it's pretty cool. So we've been treated to quite a few really good, fresh fruits and vegetables while we've been here. So that's been one of the biggest surprises that I've had in Bulgaria.